So this is actually my first live stream doing this in person. So today what my plans are is to at the very least get started on my Slim Digigrade legs. Hopefully at least get some measurements done, figure out where things are going to lie, so I can do this. So with that being said, from here on out, I guess I'm going to be recording. So this first person I'm going to be in the video when that does come out. So, you know what? I should get a drink. Be right back. All right. And I'm back. Let's get a little bit of room. I'm going to actually bring up my stream so I can actually see. Just curious if OBS will actually tell me if there's anyone watching the stream or if it's just showing me the there we go, live chat. Okay. I wonder if I can get another. I'm a little curious. As you can tell, this is my first live stream where I'm actually being able to see the chat. So, if anyone joins me, please feel free to comment and chat. So, yeah. Hi everyone, this is Raven. Today I am going to be working on, and I've already done this part, I've actually done my intro. So why am I doing this intro again? I don't need to. Okay, so to start my Slim Digigrade legs, I'm actually going to first put on some leggings. That is actually going to be my base that I'm actually going to glue everything to. In this case, I got these leggings at Costco. You can get your leggings anywhere you want. Just make sure that you get the right size. Because obviously you're going to be blending on this. Alright, so first step for me is I need to put on my fursuit feet. So that way I can mark where that is, you know, where the tops of those are in relation to my legs. Then after that, I need to mark my knees. And then I'm going to get a measurement from my hip down to the bottom of my foot, I believe. So I'm going to angle the camera down just a little bit and we'll get started. on, puts. Two puts. All right. So from here, I need stuff. I need my pen. Where did the pen go? Where did it go? Ta-da! See, beats. I'm trying to find my white gel pen so I can mark on these leggings. I know I have it somewhere. Let's make sure it's not underneath here, because sometimes it goes underneath there. Nope, not underneath there. Where'd you go? Alright, I'll be right back. Well, I'm out of luck on that one. If you were a white pen, let's see, how does this show? Oh, that shows fairly decent. You probably can't see it in the camera, but it shows. So, first thing I need to do is kind of mark where the tops of my feet are. It's light. Please. Light. Really light. There. I got some light. Alright. So now I am wondering why that's not working. That's right. Alright, so mark that. It still works. That's one knee. So what I'm doing here is I am on my legs. I've marked where my knees are, where the tops of my fursuit paws hit. I've not very well marked the where the back of the knees are, because I'm going to be building out the padding on the back of both of these. And then I'm marking that, and then I mark kind of where the top is. And the top is kind of where my calf padding will start. And as you see, I have plenty of that. Alright. Now, with that out of the way, I need to take these off. Alright. I think what I should do is just make sure that the knees match on my duct tape dummy. It's that way, and then the rest, honestly, this will probably get cut. I'll probably cut and hem that, so that way that's not too long. And then, yeah, I'll put it on there. I'll start molding. I'll be back after a costume change. Alright, leggings. Put the feet away because, you know, I don't need the feet right now. Although, I may want to, I may want to put the feet on to where they line up with that line here in a minute. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that yet or not. Guess I could do that. So I think my next step, like I said, I'm going to put that on this duct tape dummy. I'm going to take my feet and I'm going to put them on in line, and then I'm going to pin them, one on each side, into the leg, so that they don't slide back off. After I do that, then I can start on the back calves and the front calves, and the front thighs. And actually by having the feet on there, I actually it kind of helps me. All right, so this comes out. Say hello to Dummy. One of my friends who made this a couple weeks ago. I'm using a very heavy duty oh, there was a tripod in here. Darn it. Okay. Yeah, hold on. There. Nope, you can't see me because of this. Oh, poor Stormy. Stormy's looking sad. Adulting is so hard sometimes, and it is Fursuit Friday, so this is perfect because, you know, I'm building my fursuit. Come on. There we go. Alright, so this one where the circles are, where my knees are. So I want to make sure my knees, the circles on this, land with the circles with this, on both legs. And then everything else is secondary. Alright, let's do this. Let's see. And there was my shoulder making an appearance. Alright. So, in Sparky's video, they did it directly on their friend. I, however, am not going to do that. And oh, geez, I got a hole. It's developing in my DTD. We should fill that hole before it gets bigger. keep that together. Of course, I missed half the hole. Alright, anywhere else need patched? I think it's fixed. Okay. Next. Okay. Let's do this before I get sidetracked and the train goes somewhere else. All right. B is here, needs to be up here. So. First, come here. So I need to get this over the hole. That's right here. This is my knee. I need to get my knee up. My knee up. Come on, up. Same thing with this one. Come on. To come. Again, knee comes up. Yeah, that's about right. So knee. Time to stand. So, what I was saying, Sparky was using her friend as a dummy. I don't agree with that method, mainly because hot glue is hot, go figure, and you're likely to burn your friend or yourself. So I would rather make this. All right. So my knees there, my knees there. They're kind of even. I'm seeing where the ends are going to be. Cool. All right. We're going to try this. I don't know how well this is going to work. And I might regret this later. But we're going to try it. So we'll put 1 foot, 2 foot. I think I want to get a piece of scrap cloth to put not quite scrap, but I'll make a small little scrap of it. By the way, this is this cloth right here is the same stuff that they make military bags out of. I was originally going to use that for the bottom of my feet, and then I had a leathersmith who I purchased a piece of leather from a leathersmith. It was a lot cheaper than I thought it was going to be. And so now I'm going to use that instead. So what I'm doing here is I'm making it to where I can see my needles where they are again, so I can make sure I pull them back out. Because obviously one of these in your foot is a bad day. Any day. So come here, foot. There we go. Just the mannequin. All right. That is surprisingly working fairly well. So, this side through and through. All right. Let's flip around to the other side, and then we should be able to start on padding. Oh, that didn't stay. All right, come here. I want you to stay in there. Yes, for me. Okay, so what I probably should have got was like some 3-inch needles. There's that. So we'll go press that in. Alright, and let's see. I need a flashlight. My line is so dim. Alright, so this is actually needing to go up just a little bit. Okay, so right there. And come on. There we go. Right there. And again, right there. So, there. My mannequin has feet. So, I'll just take a picture so you can kind of see how that's looking. So, now it's time to build up the calf on both legs. Should probably find out how much material or how much that's going to be. So that's about 12 inches. 12 inches. Yeah, 12 inches by, I would say, 7 inches. So 12 by 7s. That's what I need. I need 2 12 by 7 pieces of foam. I'm going to start with this one. This one. Come here. Yeah, you. Come here. And actually, I'm going to start with this one because it's already, looks like it's almost already 12 inches. Yep, it is definitely 12 inches. And I can definitely get a piece 7 out of that. And then I can do this. And then my next layers will be out of the 1-inch foam. And we're just going to kind of build it up. So, you're probably wondering, but no, I'm not going to do any gluing with the feet on. This right now is just kind of a reference of how much I should do. So, first things first. Garbage. Garbage. Get there for now. Clear off some space. Kind of hard to do anything on a table that you have no space on. Alright. So, like I said, I'm doing this on, I'm using gel pens to do my markings. You don't have to use that. The reason why I'm using it, whatever marker or pen that you are using, you want to make sure that you want to make sure that whatever marker or pen that you are using, that it doesn't bleed, especially when washed. Otherwise, especially on lighter colors, you'll end up with the ink coming through the fur, and it'll dye the fur a different color, and that is no good. So 12 by 7. So I'm going to go here and say 12 inches. I'm also going to do roughly around here, and I'm just going to do 7. And then I'll measure about 12 inches from the other side. Or, boy, I don't know how to not do it that way. So 7 goes that way. And 12 goes this way. And it's not really super important that it's a straight line. Because this is going to get trimmed anyways. Or this is going to get shaved down and smoothed out, and by the end of the day it's going to look close to what we want. There we go. When you're cutting, you should have a pair of scissors for cloth, a pair of scissors for paper, and a pair of scissors if you don't mind using for foam. This is a perfect example of keeping your foam pieces, by the way, because you never know when you might need a piece of foam like that. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. One. This one I'm actually going to use the top edge. This one. Yep. And I think that's actually very close to 7 inches, even on this side. Yeah, very close. So one of the benefits of using keeping your foam scraps, one of the benefits is that when you're filling your DTD, you can take those foam straps and you can put them inside the DTD. If you're working on your DTD at home, if this is like for you, you could even take like old pillows that you would otherwise throw away, and you could fill your duct tape dummy with that. So to give you an example, my duct tape dummy, because it's for me, is full of, it has 3 pillows inside, and it has so 3 pillows. But also it has all the foam scraps from when I was making my starting on my head, on my fursuit head. Alright, let's free it. Alright, 1, counting. This will get used some more. In a minute. So 2 calf pieces. So the type of glue gun I use the Ryobi wireless glue gun. This is hot, obviously. This is high temp. The reason why I do high temp is it gives you a little bit more time to, don't worry, this isn't on. It gives you a little bit more time to actually set your piece where you actually want it. So what I need to figure out now is how thick I need to make my legs, or my back pieces. And I think, honestly, I think that this might be thick enough, if not a little bit too thick. So, because this, I'll go back here. I'm just kind of sizing it. I mean, maybe that's enough. So I think for now, I'm going to go ahead, because I have to remember at the very top, like, curve is going to be this thick. So I think I want these to be that thick. Let's see. I really wish I knew where my white pen went, because it's a lot easier to see. That's going to drive me up the wall. Not having that. So I'm going to kind of do a quick look, see if I can't find it. I'm also going to get out my glue gun stuff, my glue sticks. I'm going to move some stuff around. Clean this up. It's always important to take a moment and make sure that you clean your area. Obviously, if my area was cleaner, I would be able to see everything I'm doing, and this wouldn't be an issue right now. My luck is I fell, and because I have cats, they've absconded with it. Alright, so let me see here. So the top of that foam piece is going to go up here, and it's going to lay down to here. And I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to go ahead and pull this out. And you see how the flag helps with keeping the needle from getting lost, like this one. And of course I poke myself with a needle. That's what I do. Alright. One. I'm going to reinforce this. This is the bottom. I'm going to keep my feet nearby. That way I can kind of reference them. I want to make them thick, but I don't want them to be too big, and I want them to look right. So, now my glue gun comes on, and I highly suggest using something to protect the floor and not use that. So I'm going to go get a plate. The other thing I should mention is I'm not using that 3-inch piece of foam in this project. I'm going to build it up using this 1-inch. So that way I can taper in and then I'll trim it down. Yeah, I'll trim it down. Huh. That is not what I thought it was. I thought that was one of my sodas, or one of my sodas. It's not. Because mine's more seltzer and less sweet. And that was really sweet. Yeah, good. Really sweet. Alright, so I need these. And these. I think I already said that. But it is what it is. So we're going to let my hot glue gun warm up. Fursuit making takes a lot of time. It's no wonder that people charge as much as they do. Excuse me. So I'm looking looking at this and I'm thinking I don't actually need to put that entire big piece of foam on. I actually think I'm going to consult. And this is important. If you're using someone else's pattern and you can't see it, so let me fix that. Hi, come down. There. If you don't know, you should look it up. Yes. Also, a good idea to make sure when you're trying to live stream something to make sure that it's actually working. Go figure. It's working. All right. But yeah, oh. Did I mention squirrels? Yeah, squirrels. Let's see here. See? So one thing I'm seeing right now that I need to do is I need ovals. I don't need rectangles. I need ovals. So that's what I'm going to first work on. Transform these into ovals. That, do the same thing with this one. So, ovals. They're relatively the same. Like I said, these are going to get trimmed down anyway, so it's not like it matters a whole huge lot, but it does matter some. So I need to remember that the seams here are kind of like my borders between front and back. So I want to kind of go right here. Let's see, are you hot enough? You are hot enough. Okay, cool. So I'm going to first put you on the bottom because you will help hold the rest. So now we wait. And that. Okay, that went a lot faster than I thought it would. Okay, so come here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a string right down the middle. And what that will do is let me kind of hold that in there. So right here is that crease in my knee. So this is going to be right at the crease. And then pick up the entire bottom and just kind of fill it in. So now let's do, come here. Alright, and that works a lot better. So now I'm going to go across. And I'm going to go like so. Yes, I know, Siri, I'm not moving around enough. Can you stop yelling at me now? So the type of glue stick I'm using for this is the Gorilla brand all temperature hot glue sticks. They work pretty decently. I got these at Joann's. Okay, so once I get all my padding done, the next step will be for, and I'm talking about all my padding, including the ones up here. The next step will actually be me covering this in saran wrap and then using more duct tape and to make a to wrap it, and then I'll make a pattern out of that duct tape. So I'm able to get that down. Now I'm going to kind of go around the outside here, because the bottom of this 1/2 inch foam is going to stay. It may be really thin, but I'm not removing it. It is important here to keep patience. It would be very easy for me to just say, so go to the next side, and meanwhile this would all just come apart, which would do us no good, and we don't want that. Come on. Stick. Please. And thank you. Appreciate it if you would stick. Okay. So I think that's good enough as far as sticking. Okay, kind of rotate this slightly so I can do the other side, and I'm breaking my own rules. Remember how I was saying not to use a plate to save your floor? Helps if I use my own rules. So what I did was I did a string of hot glue from the top to the bottom, and I did a string of glue from side to side, and then I filled in each quadrant with more glue. So I think I can get to the next thing. I don't know if you can see, but I am making sure to stay below that line with this piece of foam. Come on. All the downside. Hot glue. So Digigrade legs are hard to do, from what I've been told. I just got hot glue on the floor. I'll let it dry and then I'll take it off. This is also why I didn't leave the legs on. It's just in case it decided it needed to drip, which it did. I think I'm gonna do so I can kind of start gluing is I'm gonna take this belt and I'm going to secure the bottom really well, and then we'll do the same to the top, or we'll work on the top, and then we can. Yeah, cool. All right, so that works. Let's see. It's always a good idea to hold. And to take your time. You can use tools to help. Like right now I'm using this belt to help hold this piece of foam on. At least it's the bottom piece while I'm holding the top piece. It's a shortcut, but it works. So I'm going to leave that like that. And I'm going to actually do this next one. And the reason why I'm doing this next one is because right here is where my knee is, on the bottom of my knee. They're not in the same spot. So by me putting this pad here, I kind of differentiate where that knee is on here and kind of where I'm choosing to put my padding. So that's hot glue. Okay. All right. So that is going to be that. All right. Well, while that dries, I'm actually going to call it a night. Probably not as far as I wanted to get, but the first time for making these takes the longest. I do plan on doing some more. So feel free, if you ever see me online, join the live stream. I do check my chat every once in a while, so feel free to put something in my chat. All right.